good in there.
No, I don't. It needs to be red with an H emblem.
Red with an H emblem?
Yeah. These are like driving like 3,000 GTs.
Oh, so you're saying it needs to be the NSX. What's going on, guys? So I came over to PFI just to pick up some parts for the minivan, and I did drive it over here. But got over here and Brent suggested that we put it back on the dyno to clean up the tune even more on the NA-H22. So I was like, all right, let's do it. He still wants to try to squeeze a couple more horsepower out of it before we put a turbo kit on it. So we're gonna retune the minivan real quick, see how much it makes, and yeah, I wasn't expecting this at all, but I'm down. They need to make H22 valve cover keychains, so I can put that on here.
Why don't they? They're so much better of a valve cover.
Yeah, it looks sick.
VTEC's way bigger.
So a lot of people in the comments were worried about the oil pressure.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say?
I think the oil pressure is great.
Brent likes the high oil pressure. And he's not worried about that it's 20 weight 50.
Nope.
Not too thick.
I would pick 20 50 because it thins out really quick, especially how we race them around and beat on them. It's not like we're just running them normal, you know.
Yeah.
We actually race these things around.
Yeah, and the oil thins out a lot.
Yeah, the oil will thin out. So
she'll be all right.
Yep, that's what we pick. Everything's the way we want. The reason the oil pressure was down like it was is the relief spring was loose, just like having a light wastegate spring.
It was worn out. The spring was worn out.
Yeah. So the shims are just putting some extra pressure on it, so it just relieves after 95 psi. So we're good.
Yeah, it has good oil pressure.
We want the rods and everything to float on a film of oil, not on the bearing itself. So that extra pressure is holding everything up. So cool.
Still need to hook the speedometer up.
Then they just plug in.
I don't have the sensor.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that.
126 on the first pull. Oh, there we go. 130. Made a little more that time. 130. It sounded like a lot more though. It picked up way faster.
It's going the right direction.
Dude, the headers were glowing. What?
That the ignition timing's still messed up, so our numbers may be low, but it's because of what that distributor's doing and everything not synced properly. We're burning a lot of fuel in the exhaust pipe, which makes our EGTs go through the roof, brings our power down.
132.
Get that timing set right. The sensor's in the right spots, so it's,
I mean, it is an eBay distributor, so
yeah.
It was $50 shipped.
Well, there you go.
But it works.
God forbid you just make it right. 50 bucks.
So you calling it there for now?
Yeah, it should feel better everywhere.
I mean, we made 7 more horsepower.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
And throughout the entire range, you know?
Well, she made 132, so that's a little better than last time.
That's a little bit better.
But I mainly came over here to pick up some things, which we do have now. And I can say that I want to try to have this thing making some boosts by this weekend, but
it's gonna be awesome.
But Brent's not gonna be here, so we won't have a tuner.
Going trophy truck racing.
So we're gonna have to wait till Monday.
Yep.
If we can get it done in time, but I think I can do it.
You better do it. I better come back with something to do.
I'll have it ready for you. Yeah, because I'm pretty excited. Because we just gotta wait on a couple more things, and I don't see any reason why I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of what you gave me today, I just need the collector and the sensor and an intercooler.
Yep.
And then I'll show everyone else what I got today once I get back to my house.
Cool.
But yeah, she's getting there.
Awesome.
It's going down.
Yeah, I'm already happy with the power stuff. Just like you said, put a new distributor on it.
I mean, it's already pretty cool how it is.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, so we made it back in the minivan. Made a whopping 132 horsepower. Definitely needs a turbo. Let's see what we got right here. So, we got a GTX 3582R.
For you guys that keep asking.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Everyone asks, what turbo's on the hatch?
It's
Which one?
that one.
It's this one right
It's
here.
that one.
You can literally go on eBay, type
Say
in
it again.
GTX 3582R. It's a dual ball bearing.
Jesus.
And yeah, they do work. This is the same one that's on the hatch. I've had it on there for, I think, at least 2.5 years now. It's still perfect, no shaft play, no nothing. And they make the power. So these are good for like 800 horsepower. I know there was a guy that, in the comments, he said he was sending us like a 67 millimeter hull set, like twin scroll turbo off a diesel, I think. And I guess we'll check the PO box tomorrow if he's actually sending that. But I know a lot of you guys would probably be like, oh, I'll throw that in there. And I know if that guy actually did send it, I read the comments, I know he paid a pretty good amount to get it over here. So I'll feel kind of bad if we don't use it for something. But as far as the minivan goes, I do want to put this turbo on there. Yeah, so we have the turbo for the van. So that's happening. And I said at PFI that I wanted to try to have this thing making boost by this weekend. And that should definitely be possible. The only part that we might not have in time is an intercooler, wastegate, and blow-off valve. Those are the three main things. Everything else I'm positive we'll have in time, but we might have to wait. So we'll see. But Brent won't be here anyways until Monday, so we won't be able to tune it. So there's no rush. But I do want to have this thing probably for sure ready to go like sometime next week for sure. But yeah, we got our turbo. And the next step for the van is we're going to be starting to make the manifold. And we already have everything for that except the collector, which is on its way. Should be here either tomorrow or the next day. And we already have the head flange right here. And then we also have all the tubing for it as well. So we'll probably be making the collector here, or the manifold here in the next couple days. So that's coming for the van. What else we got? Also picked up a wideband from Brent as well. So just another AEM. I'm gonna throw this guy in there. We also need to get the oil pressure gauge actually ran into the car so we can not have it duct taped or electrical taped to our windshield anymore, but it works. So yeah, we got the wideband in here. We'll be installing this here pretty soon as well. This will probably be installed obviously after it's boosted, so we have to make a downpipe. And I'm probably gonna run it open downpipe for a while. That's how we do it. But I do wanna run a full exhaust on the minivan eventually and do a cutout. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do an electric cutout yet or a boost actuated cutout. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the boost actuated cutout because it's much easier that way. I just floor it and then it opens up. But it would be kind of nice to like do it when you want, but we'll see about that later. I don't know why I'm still opening this, you guys get the idea. And then we also got some injectors as well. So these are Graham 2200cc injectors. You can also find these online. These are pretty cheap as well. And I also plan on doing like a full build list for the minivan once it's completed, but that obviously won't be for a while. But I will go over all the parts and all the money we have in this thing in a video once it's up and going, because I'm sure you guys would like to see that as well. But we do have these injectors. These are the 2200s. So yeah, these should do some work. These flow a lot of fuel. And right now we have the 255 in the van already. We already have a Walbro 255 fuel pump. We put that in there when we did the nitrous. And that's gonna be our limiting factor for right now when we do get it boosted. I'm not sure how much it's gonna be able to put out, and the hole for the fuel pump, for some reason on the Odyssey, it's really small, so you can't fit like anything bigger than a 255 without like cutting it out, unlike my hatch and the other Civics. So we're gonna see how much the 255 will make. I'm guessing it should be like 450 to 500, somewhere in there. And we'll probably drive around like that for a bit. And oh yeah, also by the way, the hatch did make it home perfectly fine, no issues, because some guys were like, oh, the video ended, it must have broke. But no, it's good, it made it home. It's one of the turbos hidden underneath this turbo. So this is actually the compound. This is the first one that spools up. And then, actually no, that's the supercharger, see, because they're belt driven, remember? I think she'll do all right. I think she's ready for the tune. All right, just kidding. We're not gonna put twins on the van, or even triples. Well, we might put twins of these on something else later, we'll see. I don't know. But anyways, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed. There really wasn't much going on today. Just know that we do have the turbo for this thing, so that will be coming soon. So I hope you guys are excited, because I know I am. It's gonna be badass. Yeah, expect the minivan to be making boost here. I'd give it a week and a half, and it should be on the dyno. So, mark my words.